Okay, now we are in question number 15. Question says simplify this term. Now the point you have to pay attention. Look at here. In the upper part we can't do anything, right? In the bottom part, look at here. There is x minus y, x minus z. Here is y minus z. But there is y minus x. Here is x minus y. Here is y minus x. We can flip this position, right? If I take out the minus common here, it will be flipped, x minus y, because negative times positive is negative, negative negative is positive. So if I take out the minus common here, it will be flipped. That means if I flip here, minus plus minus. If I change the sign here, I can flip this position, or the other way around. If you flip a position here, you have to change the sign. If you flip a position here one time, you have to change the sign. If you change two times, you do not do anything, because negative and negative would be positive. Look at here how. If I take the negative here, I can flip it here. If I take a negative here, I can flip it here. Negative, negative, positive. Positive times positive is positive. Which means, if you have to flip two times, you don't do anything. Same thing. Because negative, negative makes you positive. But down here, what it is? In this position, this is first and this is y. So, okay, x minus y, x minus z, y minus z. They are in a sequence. Okay? Let it be. But here, this is y minus x. Here is x minus y. So, I have to flip. Then I have to change here. Sign. So, this will be negative. But here is z minus x. So, I have to flip here. X minus z. One time. Here is z minus y. I have to flip. Y minus z. Here is also negative, 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 positive. So, I don't have to change here. Nothing. I have to change nothing here. Okay. Let me start over. Let me copy the first term, because they are in the sequence, so I don't want to change. X minus z plus, I don't want to write down the sign, right? So firstly write down y over, I want to keep that as it is. However, I want to flip that in order. So x minus y, I want to flip it, because y minus x means x minus y. If I change one time, I have to change the sign. So I don't want to change here. I don't want to do anything in the sign first. I want to flip this, because x minus z. I want to make x minus z to make it similar down here. And also I want to flip this, y minus z. I flipped here, I flipped here. Both of them, so I don't have to change the sign. Nothing. You are done almost here. So now what you have to do? From all of these, take a LCM. Here is a x minus y. Here is a x minus y. One of them x minus y. Here is x minus z. Here is a x minus z. One of those x minus z. Here is y minus z. Here is y minus z. Take out the y minus z. One of those. So what is? Now divide this guy by this. So the first in the top is x. X minus y cancel out. X minus z cancel out. So left over is y minus z. So y minus z. Minus, here is a y. Y minus z cancel out. X minus y cancel out. So the leftover is x minus z plus here x minus z cancel out. Y minus z cancel out. Leftover is x minus y. Here I have to multiply with a z. So x minus y. Now you fill out the brackets. X times y is xy. Plus minus minus xz is xz. Minus yx is yx. xy. Y times x is xy. I don't want to write down yx. Negative negative is positive yz. Plus z times x is xz. Plus minus minus z times y is yz. And here in the US they call g, so that's why I call g for z, okay, sometimes. So x minus y, x minus z, and y minus z. So look at here, this is positive, this is negative. This is negative, this is positive. This is positive, this is negative. All gone. So everything is 0 over something which is 0. This is your answer. That's all. What I did here, I flipped position here one time, so I changed the sign here. I changed the position 2 times, one time for this, one time for this. So if I change 2 times, I don't have to change the sign. Now taking a LCM from these 2 terms, I got this. This term and this term cancel out, this term and this term cancel out, the rest over goes in the up. Minus y is minus y. This and this cancel out, x minus y, x minus cancel out, this is rest, so it goes to the top. Plus g is plus g. X minus z cancel out, y minus z cancel out, rest over is x minus y, that goes to the top with z. Now fold out the bracket. When I multiply these, all of them, I got this, but we have plus minus, minus plus, plus minus, all of them cancel out, so the answer is 0. Looks like a short questions, right? It says long questions, but it looks very short. Thank you.